than a week, Nigerians will be going to the polls. How ready is the electoral empire and even the residents? Issues bordering around the African region will also be the focus of the 36th African Union Summit taking place in Addis Ababa. And reports that brings you the pulse of the grassroots will also be part of our today's package. Welcome to this edition of From the Territory. I am Frama Panyi. The 36th Ordinary Session of the African Union is ongoing in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, with participating heads of state and government seeking to generate greater political commitment in trade as a development agenda for the continent. President Muhammadu Buhari is leading Nigeria's delegation to the high-level summit for the last time as head of state. State House correspondent Adamu Sambo reports that President Azali Assoumani of the Comoros took over the chairmanship of the union from his Senegalese counterpart, Macky Sall.
This year's summit of the heads of state and government of the African Union has as its theme acceleration of the African Continental Free Trade Area implementation. Participants are seeking to enhance close collaboration with all relevant organs and specialized agencies of the African Union, regional mechanisms and economic communities towards fast-tracking the implementation of the AfCFTA for the benefit of Africa's population. The AfCFTA, they say, presents a unique opportunity for the continent to attain economic emancipation, which will lead to job creation, poverty alleviation, improved welfare, and sustainable development. The opening speeches, however, touched on the various socio-economic, political, and security challenges bedeviling Africa, as well as ways and means of addressing them in the greater interests of the continent and its people.
The ties between the African Union and the United Nations have never been stronger. But I also recognize the enormous tests that Africa, and indeed our world, is facing on virtually every front. The United Nations is proud to be your partner and to work together.
It is time for Africa to feed itself and fully unlock its agricultural potential to feed the world. Until Africa tells her own stories, her image will remain distorted. In this respect, please allow me to reiterate yet again the need to establish an African Union Continental Media House.
The AfCFTA presents itself as a tool to be deployed by the African Union to position Africa to adequately respond to the challenges of our time. We must dare to invent the economic future of the African continent.
President Muhammadu Buhari, who addressed the summit during a closed session, made a strong case for commitment by member states to hasten the completion of the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement. This, he said, will go a long way in promoting fair and competitive trade relations towards diversifying their economies and stimulating regional integration with the aim of achieving sustainable growth and development. While stating emphatically that Nigeria fully embraced the spirit of the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement, President Muhammadu Buhari is, however, worried over the multiplicity of intellectual property bodies on the continent, which he said must be harmonized so that an effective and comprehensive One Africa market can be achieved. From Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, Adamu Sambo, NTA News.
Thank you very much, Adamu Sambo. Now, all is set for the 2023 general elections.
The 2023 general elections, just a week away, and the INEC chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, away from his office to the government secondary school, Gariki, Abuja, inspecting ad hoc staff undergoing training. From here off to the International Conference Center, Abuja, housing three major venues for the elections: the National Coalition Center, the Situation Room, and Press Center.
We're going to get feedbacks from all the states, what's going on in the states, and also we'll be having press briefing. And in a few days' time, we're going to be having daily briefings here also.
Naira scarcity and the protest generated in some parts of